Hey guys, it's Jamila from Color Me Crafty, and I am back to show you my first press with my new Epson Ecotank 8550 that I converted over to a sublimation printer. So I'm going to walk you through preparing the design and getting everything printed and getting it pressed. This is my second press with my new printer, but it's the first time I am pressing t-shirts. Before we do, go ahead and smash the subscribe button. And at the end of the video, if it helped you out a little bit, hit the like button and drop me a comment. I have my image opened in Photoshop already. The first thing I'm going to do is prepare my image. I don't need to mess with the colors at all. They should print pretty much how I see them on the screen. So to prepare the image, I just want to make sure it's centered on my page. It is. I'm going to go up to Edit, Transform, and Flip Horizontal. And that way the image is mirrored. And now I'm going to go to File and Print. I want to check all of my print settings. I want to make sure that the correct printer is selected, which it is. Then I'm going to go in here to print settings. My paper is selected, and I'm going to leave these two on auto select and that on best. Click save. I like to make sure that scale media to fit is checked down here, right here. And then you want to go and make sure you're selecting the color profile that you downloaded specific to your printer. Then I'm going to print 11 of these. So I'm going to click on print. Now we're over at the printer and we can watch it work. The bottom tray flips out automatically, and there's a button that you press for it to close back. All right, now I'm over here at my press. I am gonna make sure that my pressure is correct before I turn my press on to preheat. And the way I do that is I take a blank piece of sublimation paper and I just close the press. And you should barely be able to move your paper. But you also want to account for the thickness of your shirt. So if you have a little bit thicker shirt, leave a little bit more room for your paper. I'm gonna turn it on by flipping the switch on the side and then hit set again. And I'm gonna press for 380 or at 380 for 45 seconds. And now we'll let that heat up. So I have heat tape, a lint roller, I have my shirts and my print. And I've also pre-cut some pieces of butcher paper to put inside the shirts because the shirts that I bought this time are kind of thin. I usually go for the Cricut brand because they feel most like cotton to me. But this time I went with a Gildan brand, which is kind of thin. So the very first thing you're going to do is get your shirt on the press and make sure it's even. I kind of use the tag with the hydraulic pull here and line it up with the shirt. I like to give it a quick lint roll. If there's any fibers or anything on your shirt, you'll see those in your print. It shows up as like blue. Make sure your shirt is on straight. Grab your print, and I'm going to have to double press because my print is longer, or my design is longer than the shirt. So what I'm gonna do is make sure everything's lined up evenly and take my print down. I forgot to put my butcher paper inside, so let me go ahead and do that. This would have been a lot easier before I taped the design down. You want to make sure it's nice and smooth underneath. Straighten everything and go ahead and press. And remember, we're pressing at 380 for 45 seconds. All right, it's done. it transferred beautifully. I'm not gonna lie, I love how vibrant the shirts came out after pressing. I've always been a huge fan of Epson printers, so when my old Epson died, I knew I wanted to get another printer. It took me forever to figure out which one, but I am so glad that I went with this photo printer. If you want to check out how easy it was to set up, I'll make sure to link below the video of me setting it up. Thanks for watching.